Axie Infinity focused on its ecosystem around Origin. Now people can craft runes, charms, and land gameplay is also closed. But with all these changes, is Axie Infinity worth to play right now? And you are watching the Crypto Herd, I'm Bruno, and today we're going to talk about the king of NFT gaming, Axie Infinity. But before I get started, make sure you subscribe so you know exactly which NFT games are worth your valuable time. In the previous video, found out that Axie's player base has drastically been decreasing. It decreased from almost 3 million players to right now 700,000 monthly active players. We also saw that Axies are at its all-time lows, where Axies that once costed more than 1 ETH are now costing $5. We also saw that Ronin has been dumping hard, AXS is really far away from its all-time highs, and we saw that SLP dumped from 36 cents of a dollar to right now 0.005 cents of a dollar, making it worthless. But some things have been changing in Axie's economy, and they finally introduced a new SLP sync, which are the runes and charms that you can craft right now by spending and burning SLP. So Axie's economy was desperately needing these, and what I can tell you is that even though this is good, this is going to lose its efficiency over time. Why? Because the people that right now are crafting moons and shards, they're going to get part of the SLP they've spent in these NFTs back in the next season, because runes and charms change every season, and the ones that you're going to craft right now won't be usable in the next season. So right now lots of people are going to craft these and burn lots of SLP, but in the next season the amount of SLP burned is going to decrease. Well, still it was a great add to the game and to Axie Infinity's economy, but it might take a long time until we see some real change. And this is because if we actually take a look into the SLP's burn mint chart, we can see that for more than 1 year people have been minting more SLP than the one that they've been burning. And there are months where people minted 5 times more SLP than the one they've burned. Meaning that there are lots of people holding huge bags of SLP just waiting for a pump. And as soon as that pump happens, people are going to sell their SLP, they're going to try to recover some of the money they lost with Axie Infinity, and that is going to create so much selling pressure that SLP is going to keep being worthless. So what I think is that Axie is going to need much more than just runes and charms to get on its feet, economically speaking, at least in the short and mid term. So now, answering the question of the video, is it worth to play Axie Infinity right now? Well, yes, if you actually enjoy to play the game for fun, but as an investment it's a horrible option. So I played Origin for a bit and I think that it's okay as a mobile game to spend a few minutes of your day, but honestly in NFT gaming there are such better options. And then blocks, Infinite Fleet, Planet Mojo, the Harvest, that are way better investment of your time and money. If you decide to play Axie Infinity and you get really good, you might earn some AXS, and this might be your best way of getting some money with Axie Infinity. But look, in order to get some decent amount of money with Axie Infinity, you're going to need to be at least top 500 at the end of the season, which will require you to spend countless hours grinding and mastering the game. So once again, being a pro Axie player, I think it's not worth it anymore. So I do think that Axie Infinity as a game, it's mediocre with its little content, because right now all you can do is play PvP on 3 vs 3 and you can play adventure mode, but I think that for a game that has been under development for such a long time, it's not enough. Then as an investment, well, we already talked about that and we already saw how bad it is. So should you play Axie Infinity right now? Yes, if you truly enjoy the game, but personally I think there are way better options in NFT gaming. Still not convinced? Then I actually recommend that you watch the latest video I've done about Axie and why I've dumped all my assets, which you can find right here in the corner. Thanks for watching and see you in the metaverse!